know what that is, other than something very reminiscent of the hallmarks of a totalitarian state.
I mean, you must have so many friends among the national security community there. To what extent has that changed the atmosphere in Washington? And do you feel it personally? Do you feel that, well, because you were involved in the impeachment, he might come after you in some way?
Well, I've already had some signaling in that regard. I mean, I'm on a list of people, actually some pretty luminary figures there that I was a bit surprised to find myself on the list with, who've had their security clearances removed. Look, I think that the United States is in real trouble at the moment. It's reminiscent of so many of the things that I've just not just studied but experienced in the Soviet Union. I was a student in the Soviet Union. And that's exactly what this is starting to feel like in terms of the ways that people are totally scrutinizing all the time people's social media, all of the pulling back of visas, for example, for international students, and perhaps next it'll be tourists. In terms of all the social media, and they're reserving the right to do all kinds of things. People are talking about getting burner phones. People who are engaged in diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, for example. I don't know what that is, other than something very reminiscent of the hallmarks of a totalitarian state. And people need to be pushing back against this.